Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
How you doing, everyone? My name is Ryan and this is Ade, and welcome back to another edition of Boxtalk. Today, a shout out to Marcus Byfield who gave us this mythical matchup. I tell you what, when I read it, I was like, oh my gosh, this needs to be done.
We've been looking for one as well.
Yeah, we've been looking for a while. Here we go. It is the Lion, Lennox Lewis versus Big Daddy, Riddick Bowe. This fight could have actually happened, particularly between 92, 96-ish, and it never came to fruition.
Yeah.
Ade, what do you think, Ade? Where do we start with this one?
Honestly, first of all, yeah, big shout out to Marcus Byfield. We've been kind of like, oh, we need to, what should we do, what should we do? We got a few special ones coming, but none of them were really in the heavyweight division.
Nah.
Yeah, we kind of thought, you know, after the Tyson Ali one, we're kind of like, oh, heavyweights. And then we thought, wait a minute. When he said this one, I think I messaged him back straight away and said, hell yeah, we want to do this one. Look, this is one thing that Ryan's always said. We've almost got to pick the best out of them. So we're looking for the best Bowe, the best Lewis. That isn't as easy as it sounds. The best Bowe, I think we kind of know the best Bowe in the Holyfield era.
Yeah, straight down.
Best Lewis, it's hard because in the middle of the best Lewis, he's been tagged a couple of times.
Yeah.
That's the problem for me. Oliver McCall, Hassan Rackman, he's been tagged, so you're not too sure. But either way,
on the chase I ran before we get into this fight, yeah, when people say Lewis has a bad chin, I slightly disagree. He's not got the best recovery powers because once he goes down, he doesn't get up. So for him, so talking about long term, about him getting knocked out, no, I'm not too sure about that. When you look at who Lewis is for, the guys like Shannon Briggs, the Cannon, yeah, we all know what Shannon Briggs could do. Vitali, yeah, Tyson, yeah, Andrew Gallotta, who's another good punch. You know what I mean? That's off the top of my head. I can't even mention more. Even bloody what's a tall guy, 6'7". Michael Grant. Michael Grant.
Henry Akinwande as well.
Fraser Bruno. Yeah. So let's before people start saying Lewis get knocked out.
Gary Mason.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
But before people say Lewis get knocked out quick, I don't think so. Yeah. It's a tricky match to call. Let's go from the beginning. It started in the Olympics. It started in the Olympics. Yeah. Lewis stopped Bowe.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Right. And that's where the problem started. They both seem to say they're going forward for the heavyweights. Lewis seemed, in my opinion, I think Lewis seemed to have an edge on Bowe psychologically.
Of course, look, I mean, you can tell we did it. Look, Lewis, I mean, Bowe supposedly, as the rumours go, threw away the belt, didn't want
it in the bin,
Lewis was the manager at the time, didn't want to fight Lewis. Everyone must remember the incident when he's coming out of the ring. Was after the Gallotta fight?
I can't remember what fight that was.
I can't remember what fight it was, but everyone get on YouTube. It's actually, you couldn't make it up. It was perfect. Lewis was commentating, Riddick Bowe was coming out of the ring, and they walked past each other. We're talking both guys 6'4", 6'5", and it looked amazing. I think Lewis looked a bit scared over there.
It was earlier than that. That thing happened. But Bowe said something like, Lewis, we talked before, I'm disappointed in you. Yeah. And it kind of like made Lewis look like a boy. But Lewis said, what do you mean you're disappointed in me? Yeah. And tried to put it on Bowe, but Bowe was kind of like shaking his head like tutting his mouth at him. I mean, that was really, really good. Stylistically, it's a tough fight to call. If you're looking at, like I said, for their best, prime for prime, they're both supremely athletic.
I would have to give the athleticism at the time, which is going to sound strange to people because of how Bowe looks now and how Lennox Lewis is. But to me, back then, Bowe athletically was just Lewis
had the class, but Bowe had the aggression.
Yeah, pure aggression.
I remember Bowe fought someone in the bell stop rope. Bowe had him over the top rope like a Rocky film. Bam, cracked him, and the ref had to pull him apart, and then the guy fell out the ring and all that madness. Lewis and same thing when you look at Bowe's fights with the likes of Gallotta, the likes of Holyfield. He will trade and he will fight. He's a boxer, but trust me, he knows how to fight on the inside, stay in the pocket. He's not gonna run. Know what I mean? Before he got to Burger King, he was one of the most athletically gifted heavyweights I've seen.
Yeah, and people got right. He only lost once. Yeah. He had one no contest. I think when he hit, I can't remember who was hit when he was down on the knee and he hit him. He's got one no contest, one lost. Evander Holyfield. Yeah. No shame in that. Come on. First guy to stop Evander Holyfield. And first guy to put down Evander Holyfield.
This is Evander Holyfield. The Holyfield now. We're talking about the real deal. You're talking about a legit top 15, top 20 heavyweight of all time. A guy that can hold his own. And this guy was a cruiserweight coming up. He actually fought in the limits at a light heavyweight and came up. I mean, this guy, the real Holyfield we're talking about, no one could compare fighting Holyfield the way Bowe did.
Okay, so let's look at it. Power, Bowe. To me, there's no two ways about it. I think when Bowe hits you, you go to sleep. I think I don't remember Lewis as much as I like Lennox Lewis. I don't ever remember Lewis having that one punch concussive knockout. No. It wasn't. And you know, as much as people might say Lennox Lewis had that jab, Larry Holmes the other day on ringside, they asked him about is Lennox Lewis have a good jab, and he almost laughed about Lennox Lewis's jab. Yeah. And that's Larry Holmes, Mr. Jab himself.
Lewis was a sharper puncher than Bowe.
Oh, definitely sharper. Yeah. I'll give you that.
I think Lewis got better one-punch knockouts than Bowe because of his technique and his craft. Especially Lewis, he knows how to cover the shoulder, come over straight with it, and hit you solid. Like again with Lewis, which is something what he's better than Bowe with, very accurate. Lewis is very, very accurate. Watch Lewis. I reckon the evolution of Lennox Lewis was after the Ray Mercer fight. That's when he actually became Lennox Lewis. Before that, it was like, Ray Mercer took him through the meat grinder. And
I think it was the Razor Ruddock fight. No. I think the Razor Ruddock fight, Donovan Razor Ruddock fight was the evolution of Lennox Lewis for me. I don't think many people expected that kind of performance.
A couple of fights after that, he got stopped by Oliver McCall.
He did, but that's not a shame thing.
No, it's not a shame thing. Oliver McCall sparred over 200 at Tyson and never got dropped once by Tyson. Like I don't think Oliver was being dropped now, and the guy's still fighting over, must be 50 years old now.
Yeah, he is.
And he still ain't being dropped by anyone as far as I know.
That's because he's a bit mad.
Yeah. Okay. If Lewis, I reckon if Lewis and Bowe were to fight in between the time they could have fought, say 92, 96, I think it's a different fight to fighting the two best of their eras. When they
let me go. If they fight after that, Lennox Lewis wins. I think. If they fight at the prime, I don't know. I still don't know what Lennox Lewis' prime is, but I give it to Bowe.
No, but look, if you could go on the time machine and take the best Lewis, which was most probably around 99, 2000-ish, 2001, and take the best Bowe from 94-ish, take them out of time and put them together, who wins that?
Riddick Bowe.
I disagree.
I disagree.
Wow.
This is Boxtalk. Yeah. We never agree on anything.
I disagree. I reckon if they fought in their prime, I reckon Bowe was more seasoned as a heavyweight around 94, 95, and Bowe had it at that time. Lewis was going through his loss with McCall. Lewis was not as sharp. Lewis had this thing where he used to kind of drop his hands and hang his chin out, and he's trying to counter punch. He wasn't really popping his jab and using.
Let's put this. Lewis under Manny Stewart was a different fight.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's changed after the Ray Mercer fight. That's when he started putting everything together.
Who fought the better opposition?
Using his height and his range.
At their peak. At their peak.
Lewis fought the better opposition. Guaranteed. Riddick Bowe had such a slow burn. Riddick Bowe was done by 96.
Yeah. No. He wasn't done. He retired. There's a difference. He wasn't done as a fighter. I think that's the confusion people have when they talk about Riddick Bowe, that he was done. He wasn't done. He just walked away.
I reckon the Riddick Bowe that retired close to 250 pounds in 96, and the Riddick Bowe that fought Holyfield around 230 were totally two different fighters.
Yeah, totally
two different fighters. League.
But I think it's unfair to say he was done. I think it would still be 90% of the fighters out there.
I don't know. I do not know.
I think we disagree on this one.
I was a big Riddick Bowe fan. Yeah, back in the day, 20 years ago, me and my cousin used to argue all the time. He was a Lewis boy, I was a boy, and I'm like, yes, Bowe every single day of the week. And I'm trying to say, but Bowe was, even much as I was a Bowe fan, I can't give Bowe credit for the way he ended his career. That's it. He lost his discipline. Even his trainer told that his training was a joke.
We know that, but what we're saying, the best Bowe, 94, 95, the best Lewis, 99, 2000.
If in that scenario, I'll give the edge to Lewis. I'll give the edge to Lewis in that. And the reason why I give the edge to Lewis is that Lewis was a more consistent player. Yeah? Bowe, if you got into a fight with Bowe, you're in trouble. You're having a big man that could trade, got speed, got power, that's going to be leaning on you and getting into you. Holyfield learned about that. And I mean, not many people stop Evander Holyfield. Forget the heart murmur and all the stories about he had a pacemaker and that type of stuff. He stopped Evander Holyfield in his prime. Yeah, Mike Tyson couldn't stop Evander Holyfield in his prime. So that tells you how serious Bowe was. But Lewis, when you look at how Lewis fought, yes, he had the chin issues, but he fought consistently the better players, and Lewis knew how to turn it up. That's the thing with Lewis. Lewis could box, yeah, and also what Lewis was boxing. But when you look at the fight with Shannon Briggs, he knew how to turn it up. When he fought Ray Mercer, he knew how to turn it up. Same with Tyson. He didn't turn up with Holyfield because he was cautious of Holyfield's style and technique, but Lewis could turn it up. When you saw that ropey technique and that silly jab from Michael Grant, Lewis turned it up. And that's the difference between Lennox Lewis. Lewis knows when to pick his spots.
I'm sorry, Bowe fans. I've been outbowed here.
Yeah.
I'm going to wave the white flag on this one.
But that's different.
He's obviously come with his Lennox Lewis fact book and Wikipedia bloody knowledge.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say though. Same things though with Vitaly Klitschko. Vitaly was kicking Lewis's ass for the first 4 rounds. Then what did Lewis do? He turned it up. That's the difference with Lennox Lewis. If they fought in 90, like I said, 94, 95, I had Bowe winning that fight. Lewis was not seasoned enough yet. He didn't have Emmanuel Stewart. He didn't have the mindset then. But prime for prime, pound for pound, it has to go with Lennox Lewis.
There you go, Marcus. Lennox Lewis. Yeah. Guys, what do you think? Who wins? Prime for prime, pound for pound. Who wins that fight? 2 Canadians. Well, one's half English, half Canadian, but we'll say 2 Canadians.
No.
Riddick Bowe.
English, half Jamaican.
Half English, half Jamaican. Moved to Canada. True, yeah. Riddick Bowe, Lennox Lewis, 2 great fighters. Look, two fighters that would probably go down in heavyweights as being one of... Yeah, Riddick Bowe's probably just out of it because it wasn't long enough. Both of them will go down as great heavyweights of all time once the dust is settled. But who do you think would win? He's going Lennox Lewis. I was going Bowe. He's converted me in 8 minutes. Does he convert you as well? Guys, not only that, but leave yours. We want to hear your comments below. And not only that, we want to hear your mythical matchups. Email us at
boxtalk@hotmail.co.uk
or leave your messages below for other good mythical matchups. And guys, thanks for tuning in for another mythical matchup, Box Talk edition.